anything with this Griffin Aviary, so he may as well just get the cloud now. And actually, while we're on that topic, I think it was a bit interesting that he got those Griffin Aviaries so much earlier than he was planning on using them. Maybe he just wanted to I'll be safe with them, but as it is, it means that they could actually be scouted out. And a Paladin third now for Infi, so late in the game. There's already level 9 heroes in the game. To have a level 1 Paladin is so risky, because it could just be constantly going down. But I think because they're all area of effect units, you can get Divine Shield at level 2, this might actually work out quite well for Infi, assuming he's doesn't get overconfident, buying a whole bunch of really nice items, including a potion of invulnerability, and it's going to be super important for that Paladin. And actually, sort of all the other scrolls he bought are pretty nice items as well, even though the protection one might well be dispelled, and there's no shortage of mana here for the Spirit Walkers. Oh my god, what a fantastic game. Looks like, oh wow, Fly just going to be able to get so much money now, but will he be able to fight off the Griffins when they come? Infi already at 1700 gold, really clearly going to be going for the blitz here, going to try and get them all at once, probably going to have at least 6 by the time he attacks, maybe. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Had my antivirus thing pop up here, and it looks like actually we are going to be continuing to see these Spirit Wards being taken down. Actually, what has True Sight that Infi can see it with? I'm not sure how Infi saw that ward. Maybe it was this Watcher Orb. I think it's out of range. I don't know about that. He doesn't have his. He doesn't have an Owl Scout or anything. I'm not sure how he did that. It must have been the Watchboard. I'm not sure. But anyways, if you just continue to be able to harass, you can see his tiny army, only 47 food now. While Fly's at 76, he really needs to be able to push to these Griffins soon. I think otherwise he could just be steamrolled. There's only so much his towers can do, and there's only so much his harassment can do. This mine is now mined out. This mine is not out, but the actual base got taken out. I think this mine could be quite useful for Fly. Obviously, this mine is going to be so useful because it's going to be so hard for Infi to actually do anything about it. But at the moment, I think Fly really needs to get on top of his economy a bit better. It's currently 2 mines to 1. Or yeah, just 2 mines to 1 at this point. I think that's not a fight that Fly wants to, or an position Fly wants to be in, and it looks like he is going to just constantly be trying to counter the harassment as opposed to going for the fight. And I think at this point he should probably just be trying to take the fight. He needs to be careful again not to miss any units in this mass DP, but he does move that Beastmaster back at the last moment, and so it looks like Fly just could be unable to set up an expansion because he's just too worried about the harassment. I think if he can set up enough towers and got a tiny Great Hall, that might be the answer. Although actually it looks like he's picking a fight now. That might be a good choice here, just if he can slowly push in with these demolishers on an actual working mine, try and slow Infi down a bit. Infi with a level 8 Archmage now and a Staff of Sanctuary, that's going to be so useful for his low heroes, or for his Paladin, just to stop it from being taken down, or possibly the Beastmaster if it gets low, but it has to have that greater invulnerability potion all game long. And this cannon tower finally being used, finally being put into effect, being able to put down so much damage. But with all the siege damage from Fly, it does go down a lot quicker as well. And finally we're seeing Griffins coming out now for Infi, pushing to 59 food already, but he has 3,300 gold stored up. What an amazing economy here for Infi. He's just done so much with so little for so long that he might actually be able to win this game despite being so far behind. And it looks like Fly will be TPing with his level 9 Farseer to try and take out Infi, who is in a very bad position now, does need to TP out, just having such a small army. I'm not sure if Fly thinks that Infi's really on the ropes now, or if he knows he's about to be hit by something huge. It's not really clear, and it looks like Infi going to be picking up this expansion which he was losing against this watchtower here, and hopefully the watchtower isn't going to scout out the Griffins, because you really want to be as big a surprise as possible. I don't think these have actually been scouted out. Infi actually forgetting to build Griffins for a short while there, bit of a mistake, but Infi was already at 71 food from that 50 he was at a short while ago, and he was losing units a second ago as well, so very, very impressive. It looks like actually no more units being produced, it's just Griffins coming up now, and we are going to be seeing a continuation to the push, and I think Fly just needs to continue pushing. He can't afford to be trying to take down these individual Quill Beasts and stuff as they come. Maybe just put up a couple burrows if he needs to hide his peons in. And it's so tricky to play against this, so hard to actually say, because it's easy to watch and say that's what you should do, but it is tremendously bad for your economy if you try and do something like that, especially considering how long those Quill Beasts can last. Mass TP being put to such great effect, actually being cancelled the last second there, and it looks like Fly is going to try and push in. I think this is the best time to be pushing in as well. And they just, if Fly doesn't win this battle, I don't think he can actually win it, because if he's just going to continue pumping out Griffins, and then there's not going to be too much Fly can do. And nice use of Ensnare, and then and then the Demolishers taking out the Griffin Riders. That's very, very clever stuff, and it looks like the Blizzard can continue to be used very well. Chainwave coming out, but just unable to kill the heroes or do enough damage to the heroes to actually take them down. And that Paladin at the back is doing quite a nice job as well, just keeping his heroes high. He doesn't really need to be using hopefully not on anything apart from the heroes. And oh my god, what an ambitious TP! Just Fly needs to be so so vigilant against this sort of thing, and he could actually do a lot of damage to Infi if he came in time. Infi actually losing one breaker to towers there. 2-1 upgrades now for Infi, and 2-3 upgrades on those Griffin Riders. Obviously very worried against about Bat Riders, but I don't think Fly really has the economy to be doing too much about it, and a very cautious TP all the way back at these towers means that Fly is chased away, and this mine is now up for Fly. He is mining from it. He's only been mining for about 10 seconds though, by the looks of things, and so it'll take a while for that to pay off. I'm not sure whether or not he's going to be able to do enough about it, especially considering Infi's about to scout it out, if he hadn't scouted it out already, and so it's going to be very, very tricky for Fly to actually get too much from this. I think Infi actually being a bit careless could put his Cool Beast here and actually do a lot of damage, but as it is, he's going to lose it to those towers. But at the same time, he has got it out, which is the big thing. These Griffin Aviaries have done so much, has produced so many Griffins, and I'm not sure actually how much Infi has left stored up. Not too much, only 200 gold left, but he does have 73 food, and it looks like Infi is going to be pushing out here against this push from Fly. This is the first time in a long while he's actually been able to push back, and he's going to be able to do so much. And obviously those Demolishers go down super quickly, even with Speed Scroll being used. Fly is being chased away now. His first year is very, very low on hit points. He is level 9 as well, so if he goes down it's going to be pretty bad. And Stomp being used, trying to stop the Divine Shield from going off, but he doesn't quite get it in time, and so that Paladin will be safe. And it looks like Infi again uses his mass DP to get out of here, and he's going to move straight onto this base here. He's going to be able to use Blizzard to very nice effect to take down these units, and he's going to be able to take down this Great Hole. And I don't see how Fly's going to be coming back from this position. He's only at 31 food now. He really, I think, had his window, but unfortunately it's gone. Infi was always in a pretty strong position, but there were times certainly when Fly had a bit of a sort of timing when he could have pushed, but I think he just didn't make the most of it. And Mass TP continuing to be used. I'm not even sure. I think he took it. No, he didn't take down the expansion. Yeah, so he did take down the towers though, so he will be able to harass it more with his bears and Quillbeasts and everything later. And it looks like actually Quillbeast coming in here, gonna be able to take down all these peons, and with help with this bear, gonna be able to do a lot of damage to the town hall. And what tremendous harassment we've had all game long from both players really, but it's just in terms of constant pushing on lots of fronts from Fly, but most importantly just the constant summons absolutely everywhere. And it's just so annoying to play against this sort of thing where like you put out one fire and there's 4 more fires in all your other bases, and then by the time you get there it's sort of the original place is being attacked again. Oh, it's just the worst thing ever play against. And I wonder if Infi ever got that 3rd attack upgrade. Yes, he did for those Griffin Riders. They're 3-3 upgraded. That's so tricky to fight against. Fly gonna continue to produce peons here. I think he really wants to stay in this game, but especially when you invested so much in a game, you really don't want to have to leave it, just because even if sort of it's looking really against you, it's just so hard to leave. And I think actually it'd be really nice if he got one flying machine at this point from his workshops, which aren't doing anything at the moment. They're so cheap. They're only 1 food, and being able to scout out those Spirit Wolves would certainly be nice, just to know when you're being scouted out, and you'd be able to take them out a bit earlier. But it looks like this harassment has just been enough that Fly just didn't have enough to actually fight when the true battles came, when Infi was willing to fight. And so it looks like Infi will just be able to steamroll all the rest of Fly's buildings to this point, and this Fly just has to go for hit and run strategies. Fly says GG, and so that's that. Infi takes the game, an hour and 4 minutes. Oh, what a tremendous game. More than 200 units killed on both sides. Wow, what a fantastic game that really was. I really hope you enjoyed that, folks. I'll try and bring you many more epic games very soon. Thank you very much for watching.